The U.S. is seeing record voter turnout for this presidential election, but historically, voter turnout has been around 50% since the 1970s.
Hi, I'm Elijah. I'm 16 and I'm from the U.S.
My name is Ananya. I'm from New Delhi, India, and I'm 23 years old.
In 2019, 70% of Indian voters cast a ballot.
My name is Maxine. I'm 19.
There was 67% voter turnout in France's 2017 national election. We spoke to them to see what they learn about civic duty, and if they think that plays a role in getting people out to the polls.
Talking about politics isn't really considered as rude in India as it is in the United States. So it's like a very normal dinner party conversation to have. It's very normal to have people in the same households who don't vote for the same people. So that sort of like conversations have been like a part of my life since I was a kid. The general elections usually happen over like the course of weeks because there's a large population that votes. So depending on which part of the country you're in, you vote on specific days.
I think I'm fairly politically engaged, and it's hard not to be with like everything that's going on right now, especially with school. That's like a hot topic for politics.
I do have a few friends that are really like activists and all, mostly queer friends, like trans friends and all, because they have no choice. They have to fight for their rights.
It's sort of like a norm to be like, oh, I need a couple hours off. I just need to go vote. I don't think people are going to be like, oh, that's weird.
With like the rise of TikTok, politics has definitely become a big thing. Most of my friends have TikTok, so they're always on there learning about different things with different views.
I actually got the civic duty sense of it from my grandmother because she's really uneducated, but she really had like a very strong opinion on who she was voting for every election.
My father is an English teacher, and my mother, she was a kindergarten teacher, and then she became a school librarian. So they had a way of teaching me that was really like the teachers at school.
Most of it came from conversations with my parents. Everything else I really learned was from my own independent research. And I haven't really learned much from school.
So my parents thought it would be fun to take me to polling stations when they were voting when I was like really young. I would have to like go through all the stages of like the logistics of voting, which is like getting registered, making sure we were on the lists and sort of that kind of stuff with him.
I think voting was stressed as very, very, very important, like a duty. I also had some teachers that were very politically engaged.
We learned a lot about like the political system, how our democracy is organized, but we didn't really have any sort of voter literacy.
So far, all we've learned is that you should do it, not really how to register to vote or where to go to vote. They always talk about how it's like your American duty to vote, but never go in depth in the process of how to actually do it for your state. So they like say you should do this and then don't even give you directions on how to.